Zimbabwe President Emmerson Mnangagwas fall from grace. What is happening right now? And fellow Zimbabweans, what has just happened? Recently, we saw the Zimbabwe war veteran leader Matibela airing his sentiments, and when he was speaking, he says, we are giving Mnangagwa 2 weeks, 2 strong weeks, and we're gonna be putting pressure on him. Now we see an emergence of this picture of Comrade Bombshell. Yes, Comrade Bombshell is safe. Comrade Bombshell is alive and well. The question may be, where is he? Wherever he is there in the outskirts. Abakatogara zvake muBawarema whiskey. Now Bawarema whiskey iri kunenge kune madhara achistrategize achironga. Remember something we used to call in these days, it doesn't exist, recreational activity. During the time of the Smith regime, takavakirwa mabawa ekanzuru dzedu dzakorrupt dzadhanidza, because vakomana vezanu PF vaiemploya vanhu kumasero vakavaita matown clerk nematown manager. Madays waita tisataziya kuti madegree, madoctorate, madiploma anopiwa nezanu PF. But who started? Is it Dr. Grace Mugabe or it's Dr. Joyce Mwijuru? Talking of Joyce Mwijuru, remember back in the day we had the Lacoste faction. Yes, wakumana vachona vai divide mapatu kunge ma fraction, kuita ma factionalism kunge met. Remember the Cholocho declaration, who was part of Mnangagwas, Lacoste, and now we are saying Mnangagwas fall from grace, and grace Mugabe's revenge. What did happen there? So the question is, what happened? Greetings, good people. What's happening? My name is Dr. Clarence, and welcome back to TV7 Live, where we get to give you all the hottest and top trending topics, broadcasting live and direct from Zimbabwe, Africa. Before we proceed with this video, make sure you click the like button and subscribe to TV7 Live if you have not yet already done so that you never miss any more videos, because we make videos each and every day. To those who are watching us live, you can write your comments in the top chat or in the super chat. That's how I can get to see your name, so I can give you my shout out. Big up to Moses, Mandija, Lillian Mark, and Gerald Kuriwo. Big up. How are you there, wherever you're watching us from? Kwai Yoni, mukuru we Sadaki, anaitwa ED, akaitwa Sadaka, aenda ku Namibia. Zvinonzi vamwe vatungamiri vemu Africa vaingomu ignore, iye ari Sadaki chief. Ladies and gentlemen, what is happening on this video showing on the screen right now? Let me just rewind it. Idi dzajambwa, Ramaphosa dzabigwa. Did Grace Mugabe steal the show from Emmerson Mnangagwa in Namibia? Anyways, was it even Mnangagwa's show? History. Now we see this picture there. But if you look at the facial expression and we go back in time, in history, what happened between ED and Grace Mugabe.
History is history. It cannot be changed. Muno matiri tina first lady vedu mai Mnangagwa vari muno. Asi the former first lady also vari muno mai Mugabe. Grace.
Amazing Grace is here.
Fara kuti mabuya muna kuda kuzvi sarodza kuti zvino zvangu zvakapera ndegade abodo tiritese nyika ndedu tose zvakaitika.
Remember this video where we see President ED speaking here. Now, when you hear somebody saying, zvakaitika, we are together. This is our country together. Does it mean they are together? Does it mean there is no, it doesn't mean that. It means you are saying it. You don't associate anywhere else other than meeting at a certain function. Hanzi zvasarasure, zvisure zvasarasure hande imberi. Suri yasarasure asi tichiri kunuhwirwa.
Sarasure atiendei mberi. Ndafara kuti mabuya former first lady nemuri yenyu. I'm very happy that you're here.
Look at Mugabe's facial expression, even Grace. Unease, they're not comfortable.
So uyu ndisoko imwewo muri soko.
Now we see ED wading into the Chiwenga. What does he say? He goes so uyu ndisoko. Yes, uyu anobosa masini like it's soti. But imimi. Why would that be the President ED saying that about Soko? We're talking about Soko Mukanya Chiwenga. Then we see a smack smiles there where he talks about Soko. Can we say that speak is so called? So we see Grace Mugabe nodding like they are speaking, maybe the first time after the coup.
I'm very happy that you're here. So uyu ndisoko imwewo muri soko. Uyu anoba but imwe handambonzwa kuti munoba. Ameno kuti pasuka apa varume ndo vanoba here kana kuti mose Chiwenga. Kuba uku kwesoko ndeko varume kana mose nahanzvadzi. Zoba ufude. So former first lady once wait, mupedza sentence. I'm happy you have come. Please.
We hear VP Chiwenga's response there says Jesene Anjadzi is Grace Mugabe related to VP Chiwenga, or is VP Chiwenga related to Grace Mugabe? Uye, having the same totem, does it necessarily mean that you are related? In Zimbabwe, we have many scammy people who come from nations without totems, who give themselves Zimbabwean totems, and they start scamming wano, stealing money vachishitana sekuru.
You are part of us. Never feel that you are not part of us, madam. Be with us as we move on.
And now, where we are at this time, Grace Mugabe in Namibia.
His Excellency Mbeki, and again acknowledge the arrival of the former First Lady of Zimbabwe, Her Excellency His Grace Mugabe. Welcome, Madam.
Now, why President Mnangagwas fall from grace. Do you remember this image here? The inaugural, the initiation, the initial officiation of Botswana president. Of course, we're talking about Duma Boko. We see the wife of Duma Boko there kneeling before Duma Boko. And we see this going viral all over the media in Zimbabwe, everywhere in Africa. She is respectful. Okay, we saw that one. And then, a few days ago, we see this one here. Grace Mugabe in Namibia, there kneeling. We see a same pose there. Grace Mugabe is kneeling before former president of the Democratic Republic of Congo. Of course, we are talking of the son of Desire Kabila. We're talking of Joseph Kabila. Remember the DRC war, Zimbabwe's role in the DRC war. Remember the DRC diamonds. How much money did they make during that time? Remember, coming from the 1990s, late 1990s, Zimbabwe government begins printing more money, sending the army, sending soldiers to DRC. We hear about diamond mines in DRC. That is around the same time we would be hearing about diamond mines even in Zimbabwe, in Mutare, in Chiadzwa. How is this all related? Ladies and gentlemen, Botswana is a diamond mining country. Botswana mines only one mineral. It is diamonds. Botswana doesn't even grow as no agriculture. The industry, the workforce of the nation of Botswana is supported by Zimbabwe's engineers and journeymen. In fact, even if you go to Zambia, even if you go to South Africa, most of the fitter internals, most of the engineers there, the instrumentation technicians, the boiler makers are people coming from Zimbabwe. But why are we as Zimbabwe failing? Because we are focusing on politics and not building the nation. So from the time of the Lacoste faction, Joyce Mujuru, that evil, not that evil woman. Now we are here. What do we see happening?
2030 baba, baba, 2030 the Amazon. The Amazon 2030.
Iyo chivayo hayo ili kufinura.
Baba, baba.
If you play with these guys, vanokanda mkati. Ukatamba ni wakomana vanokanda mkati. Mike Chimombe akakandwa mkati. Moses Mpofu ndokukandwa mkati. Pomshogeza vaida kumkanda mkati. Mkazi wageza chai vakamkanda mkati. Ezvinoizvo mukati. Blessed mshanga vamkanda mkati. Pomshogeza akatobuda kunze. Danga ari muno mkati. Pamwe dai vakatomkanda mkati.
To persuade the president.
Iyi taiona zvedu video ya chivayo hayo. Tokunoti aisinyo wani zvayo ndiye kudara ko ino iyi zvayo. Musi wa 1 mwedzi wechimachi muna kurume.
Be persuaded. We are going to persuade him to understand where we are coming from and where we want him to take us to. In my view, His Excellency is the only president who is most senior, even more veterans, who has got the institutional memory of the party, because it was formed vari muyouth vanga varipo, all the stages that.
So this guy is talking about basis yake yekuti tiuraye democracy ndeyekuti Mnangagwa is more senior. Saka ndo madhara aya asina njikere anofunga kuti kukura kundokukura.
Thereafter, he was there. He has got all that institutional memory that we need, that must be documented, coupled with the beautiful.
He has all that institutional memory that we need, that we coupled with. Kumana, yay. What's his name? His name is Daniel Garwe. Daniel Garwe has always been a member of the Lacoste. We are the Garwe. Asi Garwe rema chokwadi chairo inini ndini Garwe ndini gushungo ndo Garwe chairo. Anyways, we see Daniel Garwe there. Going back in time, we see Daniel Garwe is part of the Lacoste faction during the days Echolocho declaration. Who else is part of the Lacoste, and where are they now? A lot of Zimbabweans have been wondering, why is July Moyo still in a drawer in the cabinet? He is part of the guys who are part of Lacoste, Pacholocho. Why is Jacob Mutenda still in parliament achingo dinda my legislations? Angari Papa Dindindi, Pacholocho declaration. Who else? And where are they now?
Brilliant policies of leadership that he has demonstrated so far. We want him to take us to 2030. At no but to that third term. Hatina kumbotaura zve third term.
Hakuna mbijana varume murikuzarisa mutaura achite. So why you wanna amend? Why you wanna amend? Constitution inofana kushandiswa nehurumende.
Musasema mazwi mukanwa medu.
Alright, at least kwe mazwi mukanwa menyu, mazwi haasi wanotaura. What you say and what you speak are different things. Zvaunotaura nezvaunokommunicate. The words you say and what you communicate. I cannot find words for this, fellow Zimbabweans. I can't really find words. There's something I want to say, but ndikushaya mashoko ekuzvitaura. Saka, chichandoda kutaura which I cannot find words for. Ladies and gentlemen, that is how we as human beings, we do speak. That is how we as a people, we speak. We are pretenders every day. People vanonyepedzera, vamwe vanoshainirana, people tell people fake testimonies. People tell a whole lot of nothing, as if nothing is something. Let me take you back in time, in the year 2017, just before the baked beans of coup.
A bit of information about was that some people had arranged to send persons here to boo the first lady.
Some people did do send persons to boo the first man.
Cream was poisoned.
So, those were the days. Emma Youth Interface rallies.
Members in which is Mnangagwas' stronghold should prepare to form their own party. Grace Mugabe also launched an attack on Mnangagwa, saying that he should be replaced by a woman.
A poorly attended rally, and Grace Mugabe openly booed. She again took aim at Mnangagwa. The first fight.
Saka Grace Mugabe has always been the bombshell of those days before ED is even Pachigaro.
As president recently claimed his ice cream was poisoned at a ZANU-PF event in September. In the October cabinet reshuffle, he was...
I could sympathize with Mnangagwa those days.
acts as Justice Minister but retained his role as Vice President.
The post Mnangagwa is holding is ours, and he knows we want it. That is why he's dividing the party.
Okay, so now Mnangagwa got the presidency and he says, I'm a constitutionalist. Then we have Zigananda. Zigananda saying to the extender kusvika 2030. Zinolistoti, is Zigananda the new G40? Is Zigananda the new G40? Amazing Grace was speaking against what she called a disgrace.
Handiti, why do you go public uchiti ndakazodai mai baba vafanira kundiudza vasati maisombatata iwe chete kuti ndisamutsure ndichiona kupara party kwete pasinewe the issue yokuti hanzi munoronga motora masoja munobomba it will not work. It will actually work against you. Nokuti zviripo kuda kudzidzira vanhu vamene kuti tikavatidzira kuti hakuna bomba kudheri kwavo vanozotitya vozosvika unopenga chigaro chiti chanu wanzwa kuti hakuna mvaka ndichiri kuseta ndine zvinhu zvangu dzangu dziriko nevana vangu ndimwari nokuti Mugabe vane basa vari kudzina Mwari pedzesa.
Uchingopinda, how many years is Mnangagwa president before 2017? It's less than 3. At one point he had been a minister of local housing and people were viewing of rural amenities and chi. That is a very powerful ministry. It controls certain resources that cannot be controlled by an urban government. Yasiane Kanzuru, yeku Harare, yeku rural and housing chi. Ino control land. Land is siri farm but in ma minerals. Mafamu ya warungu ko land is number bila pa kwa farm. Pamunongo darika pasaida pamsika land no man's land iminyika munomu. Is number bila kwa farms. Pamwe land yo yanga itori yo ye wildlife. Memuka. In the kupi land yo. All that. It was a powerful ministry. Defense, he was there. He was Minister of Justice around 2004 time. Minister of Justice. He is a Speaker of Parliament at one point. Then we see him in Parliament in exchanges. Na Chamisa speaking. Jakati. Kana munu uchifunga kuti munu wakura. Isu tinenge tichiti wakuto ukura he. Manje isusu muchingo ukura isu nzo uchingo kiti. Remember those days. When did the man we call ED begin his plan? Or the rise of Zimbabwe President Emmerson Mnangagwa, his game plan. Since when did he do that? We would then see Jonathan Moyo releasing a video. Is the video done with the help of George Charamba, or it would be another Herald editor? In that revelation, we hear of the document, the Blue Ocean document. The Blue Ocean document. And we remember from the utterances of Grace Mugabe, there is one utterance where she's speaking, referring to Ray Kaukonde. Yes, sir. Then, Iwe George, you stop it. Do you remember those days? The you stop it days. Before we see VP Chiwenga say, it will work, you will not work, we hear Grace Mugabe saying, it will not work. Then, around that time, we see Mugabe saying, Mangwana chahiye ndo mdoneza. Mnangagwa is fired. From being fired up, ED is fired. Bob blows a blow. Kuna ED. Now let me take you back into time, from where not necessarily it all began, but where we're going to begin now. Even before Grace Mugabe and Emerson Mnangagwa relationship, a relationship that is shaped by factionalism and power struggles. The political relationship between Grace Mugabe and Emerson Mnangagwa is emblematic of Zimbabwe's turbulent political landscape marked by factional rivalries, military interventions, and power consolidation. From the days of Joyce Mujuru, the Gamma Talks, to the rise of the G40 and Lacoste, their interactions reflected the shifting dynamics within ZANU-PF and the broader Zimbabwe political framework. The rise of factions, Gamma Talks versus the Lacoste. What is Gamma Talks? Gamma Talks is a poison. Is the Gamma Talks faction the one which will begin the poisoning? What happened to General Solomon Mujuru? Anyways, that issue is a hot topic because apparently he happened to have allegedly died in a hot firestorm in the early 2010s. ZANU-PF became embroiled in factional battles as Robert Gabriel Mugabe's health is declining and questions about his succession are emerging. The first major split would occur with the ousting of Joyce Mujuru, a liberation war veteran who would be traveling to Chimoyo alongside Opam Chinguri. Why did Joyce Mujuru travel during that time? And Joyce Mujuru and Solomon Mujuru, are they at that time? There's an uprising, a war between the generals in Zambia, and Mujuru has his own faction. Mujuru has his own faction of guerrilla fighters. He is not part of the Josiah Tongogara team. He was not. All right, network yanga ita jealous chachambokata makat throat aiwa zvinizvi tinozvirova izvi tinozvisota pasina Satan ende hatimisa Satan ende hatimise ise. We are here to defeat Lucifer and his systems. All right, by whatever nonsense these guys are using, whether they're using the gemas they use, presidential motorcade, whatever the nonsense, whoever the evil spirits is, shame on you. Satan, I pronounce a curse right now. Any tree that does not bear good fruit will be cut down. You will not see your children. You will not see your children's children. You will be cut down. In the name of Jesus, I curse you, Satan. Atifunduke ma politicians. tiri vana vaMwari, hativhunduki vaFarisi nevaFiristia. Jesu chete ndiye aifanira kufa pamuchinjikwa. Jesus already paid the price. Jesus already died on the cross. Haana kufira mahara vakomana. With that, I'm going to sign out. Dr. Clarence is the name. TV7 Live is the channel. Broadcasting from Zimbabwe, Africa, under the state of the Kingdom of God. Big up to everybody who was watching us live. Bruce Mkandi watching from Maware. Peter Zgambo, Blessing Chiwaya. Big up, 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 big up. Yeah. Big up to Vision Tukwabi, don't worry. Mwari ndiye anoita the worrying. Tingaite worry, kana shiri chaizo hazina worry. Yes, people. Yeah, Marvelous Mikane, Joe Shidao, Garikai Nkusa, Gareth Forward, James Mutukumuri, Gerald, Chikuira, Heavy K, Demay, Damn Fish, everybody who was watching us live. Mungaite varakashi vakaita sei, aiwa, isusu ndisito chigona chibasa icho. Ingarava yangu inwe, ndini Noah.
Yeah.